on, guys? It's Jack coming at you with another custom minifigure showcase, and today we're going to be looking at part 2 of my lost minifigures. And I did part 1 like, I don't know, 4 years ago, a little more than 4 years ago, and that was Jack, Kate, Sawyer, and Locke. And in that video I said I would be making another showcase video, and I made a bunch of figures and then just never showed them off. From left to right we have Charlie, Sayid, Hurley, and Desmond. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so up first here is Hurley, and I'm okay with this minifig. It's not one of my favorites, probably my least favorite out of all the lost figures that I have right now. Mostly just because it's really simple, and also not one of my favorite characters either. I do really like Hurley, of course. He's a lovable character, but not one of my favorites. So I don't know, I didn't put too much effort into this, I remember. But starting with the head, I took a Luke Skywalker head and painted a beard on it, one of the like 2010 era Luke Skywalker heads. For the hair, I took a Qui-Gon Jinn hairpiece, just painted it dark brown. Kind of regret doing that. For the torso, I painted some fat marks on him, because Hurley is a pretty hefty dude. And I also painted sleeves on there, which I think came out pretty good, pretty clean lines. Legs, I didn't really do anything. Painted some black shoes, but like really who cares? So yeah, that's Hurley. All right, so up next here is Sayid. One of my favorites, honestly. I gave him a walkie-talkie, but we can just take that off for now. Yeah, so for the head, I took I think it was Shang Yuan, one of those knockoff Lego companies, for Aqualad from Young Justice. And because I didn't really have any other faces that were this color and that would work, so I just painted a beard on it, and I think it works pretty well. He looks a little too angry, but I don't know, it's all right. The torso is pretty detailed. I just painted muscles on it because Sayid's pretty ripped in the show, and I painted that like tank top detail. I think that looks pretty good, and just used plain black legs. Nothing around the back or anything, but you know, pretty cool minifig. That's Sayid. Up next, here's one of my favorite characters from the show, Desmond. This minifig's one of my favorites that I've ever done, probably. I think it's really detailed and it looks really cool. For starters, the head is the 2012 Obi-Wan head, just with dark brown painted over the beard. And I thought that would work really well. And I actually, for this figure, sometimes I'll continue it on the back, or at least back then I did. And I continued on the back side of the face, and the detail goes all the way around. So yeah, the torso is just a blue torso that I painted with a very open shirt, because I feel like he always has a very open shirt. And I painted a lot of wrinkles on there, and I think it looks really good. And the detail continues onto the legs, which I always like when my minifigs do that. I think it looks cool. For his accessory, I painted this computer, and if you know the when they're in the hatch season 2, that's what they gotta type on. But I mean, it's not really a laptop in there, but it's all right. I'm gonna just put the hair back on. For the legs, just painted dark brown, and then on these sides I actually painted I painted lines like for pants. And yeah, all those details continue around on the back. Like I said, pretty cool. One of my favorite minifigs. Last but not least, here is Charlie, another one of my favorites. Very just cool character of this show. I really liked him. For starters, I gave him this statue, the Saint Mary statue, or the Virgin Mary statue. And yeah, it's a little sloppy. The paint's not great, but I think it works pretty well for what it is. So I'll just move that. For the face, I took a Mutt Williams face from Indiana Jones, painted a beard on it. And for the hair, it's just blonde hair, but I added some brown onto it because that's kind of how his hair looks in the show. For the torso, I think it came out pretty good. Just gray lines on like a shirt, and then like a black jacket over it. But that's pretty accurate to how it is in the show. And for the legs, I actually took the legs from a Shang Yuan Superboy from Young Justice and just used that. I thought it would work fine, and I painted the shoes all the way around it. This is one you can't look at from the back. It's a little Darth Vader torso. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Charlie. Another one of my favorites. So yeah, guys, that about wraps up this showcase. I plan on making a few more Lost minifigs at some point in the future, but I don't know when that'll be. Next lineup will probably just be some more characters from the first 2 seasons. So probably a Michael, maybe a Ben. I don't know if I'll even do more. I have a good amount right now, and I'm kind of happy with what I have. I have 8 minifigs right now. This in the last showcase. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you liked it, give it a like. If you have something to say, give it a comment. And as always, subscribe if you liked it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.